Hi, I'm Brights, and welcome to our deep dive into the world of one of nature's most adorable yet misunderstood creatures, the panda. Today, we're going to explore why everything you think you know about pandas might be wrong. Pandas are often depicted as clumsy, cute, and lazy animals that spend their days eating bamboo and doing little else. But there's so much more to these fascinating creatures. From their diet and behavior to their conservation status and the role they play in their ecosystem, pandas are full of surprises. We'll also take a closer look at their behavior. While they may appear sluggish and indifferent, pandas are anything but. In the wild, they display a range of activities and behaviors that reveal their playful and curious nature. We'll examine how their solitary lifestyle affects their interactions and what it takes to keep them stimulated and healthy in captivity. Conservation is another critical aspect of the panda story. With their habitats shrinking and their numbers dwindling, pandas have become a symbol of wildlife preservation efforts. We'll explore the challenges and triumphs of conservation programs, highlighting the dedicated work of scientists and conservationists who strive to secure a future for these beloved animals. Lastly, we'll uncover the important role pandas play in their ecosystem. As a keystone species, they contribute significantly to the health of bamboo forests, which in turn supports a diverse range of wildlife. Protecting pandas means protecting an entire ecosystem, benefiting countless other species that share their habitat. So, are pandas really the most misunderstood animals? By the end of this video, you'll have a deeper appreciation for these incredible creatures and a better understanding of why they are so much more than just adorable faces. Join me as we embark on this journey to uncover the truth about pandas and celebrate the wonders of their world. To understand why pandas primarily eat bamboo despite having a carnivorous digestive system, we need to look at their evolutionary history. Millions of years ago, the ancestors of modern pandas were carnivorous. However, as their habitat changed and bamboo became more abundant, pandas adapted to their new environment. This shift allowed them to exploit a plentiful and reliable food source, giving them a survival advantage. Over time, natural selection favored those pandas that could better digest bamboo, leading to the species we know today. The panda's digestive system hasn't completely caught up with its dietary habits. Unlike true herbivores, pandas lack the specialized stomach chambers and long intestines needed to efficiently break down cellulose, the main component of bamboo. Instead, pandas rely on their powerful jaw muscles and robust molar teeth to mechanically break down the bamboo before it enters their stomach. They can exert an impressive bite force, which is necessary to crush the tough bamboo fibers. To compensate for their inefficient digestion, pandas consume vast quantities of bamboo, about 26 to 84 pounds per day. They spend up to 14 hours eating to meet their energy needs. This high intake is essential because they can only extract about 20 to 30% of the nutrients from the bamboo. The rest is passed as waste, which is why panda droppings are so abundant in their habitat. In addition to bamboo, pandas are known to eat a variety of other foods when available. They have been observed foraging for wild fruits, small mammals like rodents, and even scavenging on carrion. This opportunistic feeding behavior is crucial for their survival, especially during bamboo flowering cycles, which occur every 15 to 120 years and can lead to mass die-offs of bamboo plants. By diversifying their diet, pandas can endure periods when bamboo is scarce. The unique adaptations of pandas don't end with their diet. Their pseudo-thumb is a fascinating evolutionary feature. This thumb is not a true finger but an extended wrist bone that allows them to grasp bamboo stalks with precision. This adaptation is essential for manipulating their food and efficiently stripping leaves from bamboo stems. Combined with their strong jaws and teeth, this pseudo-thumb makes pandas exceptionally well suited to their bamboo-centric lifestyle. Despite these adaptations, pandas remain a prime example of an animal caught in an evolutionary transition. Their dietary habits and physical features reflect a complex history of adaptation and survival. By understanding these nuances, we gain a deeper appreciation for the resilience and uniqueness of these remarkable creatures. Another common misconception is that pandas in captivity are just as happy as those in the wild. However, pandas are solitary animals by nature. In the wild, they have large territories that they roam in search of food and mates. Captivity can restrict their natural behaviors and lead to stress and health issues. In their natural habitat, pandas engage in a variety of behaviors essential to their survival and well-being. They climb trees, forage for a diverse diet, and mark their territory with scent to communicate with other pandas. These activities are crucial for maintaining their physical health and natural instincts. In the wild, a panda's home range can be as large as 13 square kilometers, providing ample space to perform these behaviors without interference. In captivity, however, these behaviors can be significantly restricted. Captive pandas often live in enclosures that, despite efforts to simulate their natural environment, cannot fully replicate the vast and complex terrain of their wild habitats. This restriction can lead to stress and even physical health issues, such as obesity and behavioral abnormalities, due to the lack of space and variety in their activities. Captive breeding programs are essential for their survival, but they come with challenges. Enclosures that mimic natural habitats, environmental enrichment, and proper care are crucial for their well-being. Enrichment activities are designed to keep pandas physically and mentally stimulated, including puzzles that simulate foraging, climbing structures, and interactive play with caretakers. Despite these efforts, the transition to captivity can still be difficult for pandas. The lack of natural stimuli and the close proximity to other pandas can cause stress, leading to repetitive behaviors such as pacing or overgrooming. It's a delicate balance to maintain their health and mental well-being in such environments. Breeding pandas in captivity is another significant challenge. Female pandas are only fertile for a few days each year, making the window for successful breeding extremely narrow. This requires careful monitoring and precise timing. Captive breeding programs have developed techniques such as artificial insemination to increase the chances of success. Despite these difficulties, breeding programs have played a crucial role in increasing panda populations. These efforts have helped prevent the extinction of pandas, with the global population of giant pandas in captivity now exceeding 600 individuals. These programs are not just about increasing numbers but also about maintaining genetic diversity, which is essential for the long-term survival of the species. In recent years, there have been successes in reintroducing captive-born pandas into the wild. These reintroduction programs are carefully managed to ensure that pandas can survive and thrive in their natural habitat. This involves teaching them essential survival skills and gradually acclimating them to the wild environment. Ultimately, while captivity is not an ideal situation for any wild animal, it has become a necessary step in conserving and protecting pandas from extinction. By understanding and mitigating the challenges of captivity, conservationists are working to ensure a future where pandas can continue to live and thrive in the wild. Conservation efforts have helped bring pandas back from the brink of extinction. In 2016, pandas were reclassified from endangered to vulnerable. This success is due to decades of hard work by conservationists, including habitat restoration, anti-poaching efforts, and global breeding programs. Since the 1980s, the Chinese government, along with international conservation organizations, has been dedicated to saving the giant panda. Efforts such as establishing protected areas, enforcing strict anti-poaching laws, and implementing breeding programs have been pivotal. These combined actions have led to a gradual increase in the panda population. But the fight is far from over. Climate change, habitat fragmentation, and human activities continue to pose significant threats to panda populations. Continued conservation efforts are essential to ensure their survival. Deforestation and the conversion of land for agriculture and infrastructure development are major issues. These activities not only destroy bamboo forests, the primary food source for pandas, but also isolate panda populations, making it harder for them to find mates and reproduce. Pandas are native to the mountainous regions of central China, particularly in Sichuan, Shaanxi, and Gansu provinces. Conservation efforts in these areas focus on protecting and expanding their natural habitats. The mountainous terrain provides the cool, moist environment that bamboo thrives in, which is crucial for the panda's survival. China has established several panda reserves and implemented reforestation projects to restore bamboo forests. The Wulong National Nature Reserve in Sichuan, for example, is one of the most well-known panda conservation areas, home to over 150 giant pandas. These reserves play a crucial role in providing a safe haven for pandas and other wildlife. International cooperation and funding have also been crucial in these efforts. Organizations like the World Wildlife Fund, WWF, have partnered with Chinese authorities to support conservation projects. These partnerships include funding for habitat restoration, research on panda behavior and health, and public awareness campaigns to highlight the importance of panda conservation. Reforestation projects are another critical component of panda conservation. By planting bamboo and other native vegetation, these projects aim to expand and connect fragmented habitats. This not only provides more food and space for pandas but also helps to increase biodiversity and strengthen the overall ecosystem. Education and community involvement are also vital. Local communities are encouraged to participate in conservation activities, and educational programs aim to foster a sense of stewardship for the environment. By involving people who live near panda habitats, these programs help to reduce human-wildlife conflict and promote sustainable living practices. Despite these successes, challenges remain. Climate change poses a significant threat, as it can alter the delicate balance of bamboo forests. Additionally, ensuring the genetic diversity of panda populations is crucial for their long-term survival. Continued research and adaptive management strategies are needed to address these ongoing challenges. The story of panda conservation is one of both triumph and ongoing struggle. While significant progress has been made, it is essential to maintain and expand these efforts to ensure that pandas can thrive in the wild for generations to come. Pandas play a crucial role in their ecosystem. By consuming large amounts of bamboo, they help maintain the health of bamboo forests, which are home to many other species. Their foraging activities promote plant growth and create habitats for other wildlife. Bamboo forests are incredibly biodiverse, supporting a range of species from insects to larger mammals. The dense foliage provides shelter and food for many organisms. Protecting pandas means protecting an entire ecosystem. Conservation efforts for pandas also benefit countless other species that share their habitat. The giant panda's role as a keystone species is vital. A keystone species is one whose presence and activities have a disproportionately large impact on its environment. By protecting panda habitats, we ensure the survival of numerous other species. Pandas help to shape the environment in which they live, promoting biodiversity and the stability of the ecosystem. The conservation of pandas also brings attention and resources to preserving their habitats. This focus helps to protect the vast array of flora and fauna that coexist with pandas. Efforts to save pandas from extinction have led to the creation of protected areas and reserves, which serve as sanctuaries for many endangered and vulnerable species. Additionally, healthy bamboo forests contribute to the overall health of the environment. They play a role in carbon sequestration, reducing the impact of climate change. These forests also help to regulate water cycles, preventing soil erosion and maintaining the quality of water sources. Pandas, through their daily activities, indirectly support these environmental benefits. By maintaining the bamboo forests, they help ensure these ecosystems continue to provide critical services to the planet. The story of pandas is not just about a single species but about the interconnectedness of all life within their habitat. Their survival is intertwined with the health of their ecosystem, making them a symbol of the importance of biodiversity and environmental conservation. In preserving pandas, we are also preserving a world rich with life, where every species, no matter how small, has a role to play. The conservation of pandas reminds us of the delicate balance of nature and the need to protect our planet's precious ecosystems. Contrary to popular belief, pandas are not lazy. While it's true that they spend a significant portion of their day eating, pandas are actually quite active and engaging animals. They are playful, curious, and, when the mood strikes, full of energy. In the wild, pandas demonstrate a range of behaviors that showcase their agility and intelligence. They're skilled climbers, capable of scaling tall trees with ease, a skill they use both for foraging and escaping potential threats. They also enjoy swimming in streams, which is a surprising and lesser-known aspect of their behavior. But what really sets pandas apart is their social nature. Although they are solitary by nature and prefer to live alone, pandas do interact with each other, especially during the mating season. When they do meet, pandas engage in vocalizations and scent marking to communicate. Pandas have a wide range of vocalizations, from grunts and growls to bleats and honks. These sounds serve various purposes, such as signaling their presence to other pandas or expressing emotions like frustration or excitement. Interestingly, pandas use these vocalizations not just for social interactions but also as a way of navigating their dense bamboo forests. Another important way pandas communicate is through scent marking. Each panda has a unique scent that it uses to mark its territory and communicate with others. These markings are typically made by rubbing their scent glands on trees or rocks, and they serve as both territorial markers and signals to potential mates. Scent marking is also a way for pandas to maintain distance from one another. As solitary animals, they prefer to keep their own space, and scent marking acts as a subtle yet powerful way of ensuring that other pandas know where their territory begins and ends. While pandas may seem reserved and independent, these behaviors show their complex social structure. They may be solitary, but their interactions with each other and their environment reveal just how much more there is to these animals than meets the eye. Pandas are also incredibly curious creatures. When not eating or resting, they explore their surroundings and engage in various activities that stimulate their natural instincts. Whether it's investigating new objects, climbing, or play fighting with other pandas, their behavior reflects a much more active and inquisitive nature than the lazy reputation they often receive. The playful side of pandas is most evident in younger individuals. Cubs are known for their clumsiness, but as they grow, they become increasingly agile and engage in more complex social and physical play. This playtime is crucial for developing their physical skills and social behaviors. So, next time you think of a panda lounging around, remember that there's much more to these creatures than their peaceful demeanor. Pandas are dynamic animals, full of personality and energy, proving that they're far from the lazy creatures they're often made out to be. So, are pandas the most misunderstood animals? Perhaps. What we've learned today is that these extraordinary creatures are far more complex than their common portrayal as lazy and simple. From their unique diet to their behaviors in the wild and captivity, and their vital role in the ecosystem, pandas are an awe-inspiring species deserving of our admiration and protection. There's so much more to pandas than just bamboo and cuteness. By understanding the intricacies of their lives, how they communicate, how they play, and how they contribute to their ecosystems, we can start to truly appreciate their place in the world. And, most importantly, we can see just how essential it is to protect them. Conservation efforts have made significant strides in preserving these beloved creatures, but pandas still face many challenges. Climate change, habitat fragmentation, and the delicate balance of their diet and reproduction continue to put them at risk. It's up to all of us to ensure that pandas and their bamboo forests survive for generations to come. If you're inspired to help, there are several ways you can make a difference. From supporting conservation organizations to spreading awareness about the importance of protecting panda habitats, every action counts. Your efforts, no matter how small, contribute to a brighter future for pandas. Thank you for joining me on this journey into the world of pandas. If you enjoyed this video and learned something new, don't forget to hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe for more wildlife explorations. Let's continue to learn, share, and, most importantly, protect the incredible creatures that share our planet.